The thing I like about piano music is that without harmony it is nothing, and that is how you really can tell when you're listening to a wonderful piano. You get that wonderful richness and variety, and the fascination really is learning how to make each piano you work on sound and work the best it can. I've always considered my blindness to be a gift from God. Maybe that's because when I was born, I was very premature. It was the very early stages of the oxygen tent, and it was a bit of an experiment really, but they didn't realise that if they gave you too much oxygen, if the pressure was too high, it permanently damaged your eyes. And it only occurred to them after a few years that, oh, well, actually, maybe we've got this wrong. Maybe if we used a bit less pressure, these babies would actually turn out to have good eyesight, and they did. But I always think if I'd been born a few years earlier, I wouldn't be here at all. So the fact I am here, I like to think must mean that there was some kind of plan in all this, and that my blindness was there to give me particular qualities that maybe I would not have had I been able to see. I prefer to think of my disability as something that gives me a particular way of doing things and a particular outlook. And I always say to people, yes, I see things, but I see with my ears. There is such a variety of piano. The number of people that you come across who just think a piano's a piano, and the more you have to do with them, the more you realise that they vary. If we were all the same, it would be really boring, but we're not. We're all individuals. We've all got our own particular place, and I always think that's like each note in a chord of music. It's got to be there. When you come down to it, the things that unite us are far more significant than the things that divide us, and that's what matters, and that's what we would yearn for down here, and I'm sure in the next world that's what we're going to find.